Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 12 seed in this playoff, the Eastern Michigan Eagles, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He's tackled at the 10, not good field position to start the drive. The Eagles' offense starts with less than ideal field position thanks to that return. Of course, the home of the Cotton Bowl in modern times has become AT&T Stadium, a massive yet somehow intimate setting. Kirk, this, of course, is where the first championship game of the playoff era was played.
Well, who could forget that? When Ohio State took care of Oregon to win the national championship for Urban Meyer. And this game, like you said, I think it just seems to get bigger and bigger in this setting. The pressure these players feel. Let's see who can handle that the best today. Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
That's good for a first down near the 40. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaking free at midfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
That completion makes it second and medium. Defense moving receivers around now before the snap. Ball handed off. Fights through the tackle. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Makes a quick grab. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Seventh play now, the opening drive, but it's third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. So the Hurricanes offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the grab. It's Shaw. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
This is what you love to see, right? Quarterback does a nice job of looking and finding his open receiver, and he waits to the last possible second. In fact, as he gets hit, as he gets that ball out of his hands. So good job of showing some strength and a good job of throwing with accuracy as he's taking that hit.
Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Man, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
Gets into space at the 50. He spins out of a tackle. Big gain across midfield down near the 30-yard line.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up the screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody...
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami. Oh, just the catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. He's looking deep here. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Now we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
There's the point after attempt time. And now third down coming up. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown for the U. Quarterback doesn't see anybody open. Kirk says, yeah, I'll just do this myself.
How about this? What a luxury. Anytime you can make something happen, even when all the receivers are covered, everything's taken away, you take it yourself. And good luck to the defense trying to stop that.
To a touchdown. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. He takes it.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He pulls it in for a big gain. One down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. First and goal for the offense. Here's that defense shifting again. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Chris, I just don't know about short gains like this, especially keeping the ball on the ground. The clock keeps moving. They need points on that scoreboard in a hurry. Got to throw the football. You cannot afford to allow this clock to...
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I'm not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. And I think that tells you a lot about this team. The character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. When he's got some space here. Gets some blocks. It's a foot race. Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! That is an unbudged all-the-way touchdown, but it's no good. Time expires. Well, that's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.